You come in waves, waves.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Caitlin and this is Everything with Caitlin. And if you are not, welcome back. I know it's been a while since I last posted. This is kind of just like a get ready with me, but not really, because I'm just gonna do my makeup and that's it, and talk to you guys while I do my makeup. All right. The first thing I'm gonna do is go in with my Thayer's Witch Hazel, and I'm just gonna clean my face with that. So many have been wondering and have asked me like what is going on, like why I haven't been posting. And then also I posted on my Instagram like that I had surgery. So August 11th, I was feeling fine. At night, like around 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. I started getting cramps, and I thought it was my period because I knew I was getting my period soon. So I was like, whatever, like let me just take a Tylenol. And I took a Tylenol, and then like later on that night the pain was like getting worse. Like it felt like a stabbing pain like on my pelvic area. So I'm just gonna go with moisturizer. I have the CeraVe one. But anyways, I was getting this stabbing pain and I was like, what is it? And so then I took Pepto-Bismol because I was like, is it that I have to poop? And like TMI, but I'm usually constipated. That's one of the reasons why I stopped eating meat, because I get very constipated when I eat meat. So I took Pepto-Bismol and that didn't do anything. Like around 2 a.m. I went to my mom and I was like, bro, like it's bad, like it's not a stomach, like I don't know what it is, but it's not a stomach ache. So my mom was like, oh, you probably have appendicitis. So my mom had appendicitis. I don't know if it's something that like runs in the family or does you just naturally get it, I don't know. But my mom used to have it and she was like, oh, you're having like all the same symptoms that I had when I had appendicitis. We didn't want to go to the hospital just because, you know, like the virus and stuff, so we're trying to stay away from the hospital. And she was like, you know what, just try to go to sleep and we'll see tomorrow morning if you still have the pain. What was that for, bro? Like literally I didn't sleep that whole night. I was so exhausted. I couldn't sleep on like I usually sleep on my sides, and I couldn't because of my pelvic area was hurting. I'm gonna go in with my Shine Killer primer from NYX. I love this. I have oily skin, so if you have oily skin, this gets the job done. But anyways, so then August 12th comes in the morning. I wake up and I'm still in pain, like excruciating pain. So my mom was like, okay, let's take you to urgent care, because she was trying to avoid going to the hospital as much as possible, and as me as well, because I was like, I don't want to get the virus. Like I don't think anyone wants to get the virus. We went to Namor's, I think it's Namor's, is it Namor's? Namor's urgent care. And basically they attended me really quickly, and they were just like, the doctor that came in to see me, she was just like, oh, you have all the symptoms you're having are appendicitis. And she was like, we can't treat you here, like you have to go to the hospital because they have to perform surgery. I was like, perform surgery? I wasn't feeling it. Now I'm gonna go in with my foundation. This is the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat foundation. But yeah, I'm just gonna go in with my beauty blender. The hospital was like 20 minutes away from the place. It was like, bro, I was in so much pain that like every time my mom bumped, like when the car bumped up or something, like it was hurting. It was just really bad. I don't wish that upon anyone. And then we got to the hospital. We went to the emergency room, and they were very sweet. They were so attentive. Like they were always asking me like, do you need something? Like, is it hurting? Like, do you want more pills? Like they were just very like on top of, like they were just doing their job. So then they took me to get an ultrasound, and I was just like, my mom thought I was pregnant. I was like, bro, I'm not pregnant. And basically they ruled out that it was appendicitis. So they were like, oh, we have to perform surgery. And they were like, but before we perform surgery, we need to see if you have the virus. So They were like, if you have the virus, they can't perform surgery. So I took the test, guys. Bro, I've been seeing these videos like all over Twitter and online. People like acting like it hurts a lot. And I'm not gonna lie, it is uncomfortable, but it doesn't hurt. Like, it's not to the point where you're like, I can't survive this pain. And it was literally like, she did it for like 5 to 7 seconds. She just like put a swab up my nose. So the results came back and I tested negative for COVID-19. Thank God. On that same day, I didn't know they were gonna perform surgery, and I ate breakfast. So they were like, oh, we have to wait 8 hours until all the food comes out of your system. Then they performed surgery like around, I wanna say 10. I don't know, because I really wasn't on my phone. I was in so much pain that I couldn't be on my phone. Now I'm just going to contour with my, I'm sorry, this setup is terrible. I've been using this contour set for the longest. I'm gonna go with the Maybelline Master Contour Kit. While they're doing surgery, I'm sleeping. Like, I don't know what's going on, but my mom told me that they called her, the surgeon called her, the one that was performing surgery, and he basically said that I had an ovarian cyst. And so if you guys don't know what that is, I'm gonna like insert like a definition to that. But basically what it is that it's like this like ball that grows on your ovaries. They were just like, oh, like we're gonna just take it out now so that she doesn't have to go through surgery in the future. And so basically I was experiencing double the pain than the regular appendicitis patient, because I had an ovarian cyst on one ovary, and then I had my appendix pushing another ovary. So I was just like, and on the left side I was feeling pain, but not as much as I was feeling on my right side because of the appendix. And on the left side is where I had the ovarian cyst. So yeah, thank God surgery went well. And then I'm gonna contour my nose with just this brush. Guys, I need a nose job. Like, I've been telling my mom that I want to get a nose job because I'm very, like, I guess you could say insecure. I'm very insecure about my nose, and I was like, you know what, I should get a nose job. I feel like that's the only like plastic surgery that I would ever get on myself, because that's like the only thing that I'm actually like insecure about myself. Back to the story. Surgery went well, and then when I woke up, this is what I remember, because I was so drugged up on anesthesia that I was just like it was bad. You know, the nurse, she woke me up and she was like, hi Caitlin, like you just came out of surgery, you're in the hospital. And I was just like I couldn't open my eyes, so I couldn't see her, but I was hearing what she was saying. The next thing I'm gonna go in with is my Derma Blend Illuminating Banana Powder, and I'm gonna just set my under eyes or whatever. The nurse wakes me up and I just like she's like, oh, like how are you feeling? She was like, oh, from a 1 to 10, how is your pain? Mind you, I'm waking up from surgery and I don't feel anything because of the anesthesia, so I'm like, oh, a 4. She was like, a 4? She was like, wow. She was like, that's great. And then when I started like waking up more is when I started feeling pain. And so then she asked me again, and I was like, I feel a 7. I was in so much pain. And she was like, oh. She was like, well, I'm gonna give you some painkillers. No, she gave me, not painkillers. She said, oh, I'm gonna give you Tylenol and let's see how your body reacts to it. So she waited like another 20 minutes after she gave me the Tylenol. And I mean, I don't even know. I feel like the Tylenol didn't do anything because I still felt the same pain. It was just bad, guys. And then she was like, well, basically we can't do anything else for you. We already prescribed you your painkillers. Like, there's nothing else we can do for you here in the hospital. You're just gonna be taking up a bed. So basically they kicked me out the hospital in a very polite way. I fall asleep in the car, so I don't remember like anything. So now I'm gonna go in with my Morphe palette. What is this even called? 3502 Second Nature. This is what it looks like. It's a little ratchet because this one broke, which is fine, guys. It's fine. It still works perfectly fine. So I'm just gonna go in with the color Universal, and then the next morning I woke up still in pain. Like it was just, it was bad. And my mom, she kept giving me Tylenol when she was supposed to be giving me the painkillers, which was Oxy. So that's why I was feeling so much pain, because she wasn't giving me the painkillers, she was giving me Tylenol. Until like the second day we realized, oh, you're supposed to be taking Oxy, not Tylenol. And so then I started taking the Oxy, but I realized that the Oxy was getting me very drowsy, and I was getting like really bad headaches. So like every time I would take Oxy, I would just fall asleep. I didn't feel any pain like on my pelvic area or on my stomach, but I felt really bad. Like my head was like pounding. And then around the fourth day is when I stopped taking like any type of medication, because I was like, one, I don't want to get addicted to Oxy. I'm not gonna be a drug addict. And two, like it was just not good. Like I felt bad, but thank God I am feeling much better. That is why I'm filming. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who like reached out and was like, oh, like, hey, like what's going on, or was like, oh, I hope you feel better. I appreciate your concerns. I'm gonna take off this powder with my Morphe brush. I love this brush, it's so like big and fluffy. So I don't fill in my eyebrows just because, I mean, I used to fill in my eyebrows when I had my like natural dark hair, or when I used to have like brownish hair. I remember I dyed my hair like a light brown. I used to fill in my eyebrows, but ever since I started going lighter, I was just like, I don't feel like having to buy an eyebrow pencil for every color that I keep changing. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna stop filling my eyebrows. Plus my eyebrows are pretty thick, like there's not much to fill in. Now I'm just going to highlight my brow bone with the same contour kit of Maybelline. Then I'm gonna go in with the Voluminous Lash Paradise of L'Oreal. Now I'm going to just use some blush. I'm gonna use the same contour kit of Maybelline. Apply that blush. And I'm just gonna go in with some highlighter. I'm gonna just use the same highlighter from the contour palette. I remember when I first started doing makeup, my cousin, I used to like put a lot, it was really bad. If I have a photo, maybe I'll insert it there, of like how much highlighter I used to put on my face. And my cousin used to call me Rudolph because my nose would always be like pew, with so much highlighter that I had. I'm just going to outline my lips with the NYX matte lip liner in the shade Cold Brew. Then I'm going to go in with my Gloss by G lip gloss. This is in the shade Goldie. I think it's Goldie or Golden. I don't remember. But you guys know, if you follow me on Instagram, I'm always supporting this page. I will insert their like Instagram or whatever. But I love their glosses. I feel like one of the issues that I always deal with when buying a lip gloss is like, you always have to deal with the fact that after it dries up and gets like really clumpy, and I do not experience that with these glosses. This is my final results. This is what I look like when I have makeup on. Guys, I feel like my curls have come a long way after the bleach. Okay, everyone doubted me, was like, why did you bleach your curls, blah 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 blah. But guys, I'm telling you, they're coming back. I mean, they're not at their full potential, but they're coming back. But yeah, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoy this video. You guys can give this video a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!